Hello guys, King here today. Welcome to Castlevania. I own Castlevania these copies in the arcade collection. I don't want to play the arcade connect collection though. Those are kind of boring, and I want to play some story games. So right now we're playing the mod Symphony of the Night. Mod on the store. You see I have a background for this game. All right. So, this game was one of my favorites as a child. My dad. That was a. Hearing. Okay. My dad was a definite fan of this game as well. He got me introduced to this game. And we are going to play it. This is my own file I started. We're gonna hit new game here. Unfortunately, we don't have passwords yet. And this is the PlayStation now. Okay, I hate that. This button. Okay. For some odd reason, they flipped. Okay, that's really confusing. But anyway. Welcome to Symphony of the Night. I love this game. We are going to head to here, and here's Dracula.
Die, monster. You don't belong in this world.
Love the voice acting here.
It was not by my hand that I'm once again given flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute.
Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
What is a man? A miserable little
I
pile
love
of
secrets.
But enough talk.
How about you? That is my favorite line. I love in this game. Alright, if we're struggling with this guy, the easiest way to kill this guy is Hydro Storm. Wait for him to transform. Throw, whip. There we go, Hydro Storm again. Throw another one. And then, boom. That... Dracula, as a kid, I thought was super hard until I learned how to item crash. Once I learned how to item crash, gosh, it was a joke. This has voice acting in the Requiem version. It doesn't have here. It was Richard Belmont, legendary vampire hunter, who succeeded in finally ending the menace of Count Dracula, or the vampires who had been brought back from the grave by the dark priest Shaft. However, one night 4 years later, under the glare of a full moon, Victor mysteriously vanished. With no idea where to begin her search, Maria Renard set out to look for him. It was then that fate intervened. Castlevania, the Castle of Dracula, which is rumored to appear once every century, suddenly materialized from out of the mist as to show her the way. Meanwhile, powerful forces were struggling for the soul of a man named Alucard. The very same Alucard who had teamed up with Trevor Belmont to battle his immortal father, Count Vlad Tepes Dracula. Alucard, in order to purge the world of his own accursed bloodline, had submerged his vampiric powers and entered into what was supposed to be an eternal slumber. But now he is awake and aware of the evil once again at work in his homeland. Time has once again come for the forces of good and evil to engage their ancient battle. Dracula's castle begs for you, and no one can say who shall emerge victorious. Gosh. If there was ever a Castlevania that was heavily quoted, it was this game. That intro is ever iconic. For the first Metroidvania that actually got the title Metroid Castlevania combined to Metroidvania, this was a very big hit, very popular, very many secrets, and we'll be exploring most of the game today. I'll be doing all bosses, not 100% the map, because that's just a long task. But yeah, I made a speedrun this game a lot too, so... yeah, we're just gonna use this as before we're going. I'm gonna use the joystick. D-pad is usable. I'm just really bad at using this controller D-pad because it's a ball point. So yeah, this one, it starts off with a whole lot of good gear. This is endgame gear where you're basically able to kill Dracula with this gear quite easily. So you feel powerful running into these. Oh, by the way, you may have noticed we have started with a heart refresh and we started with a heart refresh. If you beat Dracula without using all your hearts, you get a heart refresh. Super good. Oh, you also get a neutron bomb somehow. I forgot to get that.
Alucard, what is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
Still befriending mortals. I'll not ask you to return to our side, but I demand you cease your attack.
I will not.
You shall regret those words.
Sure.
We will meet again.
We will regret these words as well. He gets rid of all the overpowered starting gear you started with. And we just get a fist. Now we're slow dashing. So yeah. Castlevania, so Ted as being a dick as always. From hardest guy to thief, steals all our equipment. I'll use my fists for a while. Fists are actually really one of the strongest parts in the game. I have a few items I can grab. I'm trying to look at the bosses. I need a refresher without getting lost. Oh, what's this? Alright. First area. I had to pull up a little list here. There's not really a list. 1 second. Alright. Notice how much less bosses there are in this game. Because, yeah, one look at this list here. That's actually a list of bosses. I wish they were in order, but I cannot list them in order, which annoys me. You can't stay on the edge of that. I'm just not just gonna do it. Good. What's this? Nope. Yeah, here. Gonna be able to a couple guys to jump over this. And instant equip this other shield. We saw me doing in the beginning was called shield dashing. Where if you dash a circle, you cancel Alucard's sliding animation. So we're just gonna there we go. Then down here for a little life up here. Mainly is my goal is killing all bosses. I'll be trying to get those via fastest means necessary. I will be pulling off a single glitch in this run, as this is primarily off the PS1 version, which I flipped on and speedrun. Unfortunately, I don't have 100% save on this file, so it's gonna be not that worth. It's just good to get some unlimited items here. Oh my gosh. Okay, I hate this guy. when he hits you like that. Also, my punch will do significantly less damage. But they're still super strong. This is why I like Alucard. This used to be a save point, so I can save here. The classic. Am I still poisoned? I'm still poisoned. That does not cure status effects? This battle might be tricky. I would like the stats effect to wear off. This is a problem. If I come to this poisoned... Let me try initiating a spell. There we go. That's Tetra Spirit. I'm not gonna need it though, I just want to initiate it just for it to be in my spellbook. You don't want these guys to be separated. Not at all. I'm trying to kill a Sloggar here. We're on the easy punch quick kill with these guys. I die here already, holy. I can think of one way to save myself. I need to cast a spell here. Come on, cast it. Oh, we're already dead. I tried doing this fist only. You can do a fist only. Yeah, the game over screen you're to see a lot on this stage. Also, I hate that they turn that off here. Seriously, we enter that mode a lot of times for some odd reason. In this emulator, which annoys me. When you access the start screen, it swaps your buttons. Alright, I've got that. We're just gonna punch Slogger infinitely until he drops his spear. And there we go. Oh, that was at a weird angle. Oh, you dropped him at. Okay, he's dead. And then Gabon's gonna be shredded. There we go. That's why I think this is super strong. Yeah, Slogger Spears will make Fist really hard against those two. Whereby I swapped my dagger. Like, this can't be 3-punch. And it's much faster than the dagger. This is working now? Okay, there we go. My mic decided to disconnect. Alright. I'm gonna grab one item here. This spirit orb. This gives me a damage counter whenever I hit something. So you can see how much damage my fists are doing at every moment. Which will be consistently doing 8 to 10 damage at this point. Every level up will upgrade them. Alright. My first goal business will be getting the soul bat as early as possible. Yeah, this guy, lovely thing to try fast. Yeah, Fleaman I hate.
Wait a moment. You seem human, and yet, what do you here?
I've come to destroy this castle.
Then we have the same purpose. I'll trust you for now. I'm Maria. Who are you?
Alucard.
Not the talkative type, I can see. Well, perhaps we'll meet again. If you live that long. Farewell.
Alright. Now I'm at Maria. I don't want you. We don't need to kill everybody here, so we're just gonna jump on these guys' backs and jump over them. If you don't, I'm just going to punch this guy in the leg. I hate this guy. Alright. There we go. These guys are annoying to hit with your fists. Sometimes it's better to slash at them. What do you have? Work on. Alright. I think it's better to have this. Yeah, look at the damage. We're gonna backtrack a bit. We're gonna have a little secret item here. I like grabbing this right now because it's like it's a very powerful early game weapon. Gotta be careful with Medusa heads. Okay. Oh yeah, fists do way more damage to him. Holy. And this room, break this open, and I'm just sit here. This fun little secret gives you a very powerful early game weapon and item, normally gained after Coliseum, which is very powerful. We're gonna be doing a lot of skips today. Unfortunately, I can't do most skips, so we are just going to trying to do this game somewhat normally. So here we got the Jewel Knuckles. This massively increases their attack damage. And the Mirrored Cuirass. Which massively increases your defense and gives you immune to Petrify, which I don't know that factor until I saw a video referencing that one secret. Okay, problem is I need to down, turn around, then shield dash. Yeah, 20 damage to these guys, times 4 damage increase. Save point right here, which is perfect. Next boss. Here's Doppelganger. This is a easy soft lock, and he's done. Jewel Knuckles will brutalize this guy, and this loop of jumping forward and diagonal kicking does lots of damage. HP up. It was a okay weapon. And then we go ahead to this area. Actually, no, we don't need to head to this area right now. I'm here for one item only. We have this area later. First off, though, well, you'll see that area in a bit. But first, we got some tricks to pull off. Alright, elevator activated. I'm gonna trigger this real quick, just as a fast travel point. Sweet. Because we're going for all bosses here, meaning I will be having to go around and kill every single boss in the game. Grab this. This is a move I've been trying to pull off. Oh, there we go. There's this trick you can do to get this item here. The wolf jump. Another ring. SBI card to go through doors. Yeah, I can see you failing this trick. Yeah, that's not a good idea. Try this again. This is a quarter circle down to the direction you're facing, plus attack. Unfortunately, I'm just gonna... That took way too much time. I don't really care about mana, though. In my opinion, all these moves are really hard to pull off. I think back crashing is much easier to do. I'm not doing this crap. But I would have liked that wolf run to go because that's faster than doing this. Unfortunately, I can't pull it off easily. Like here would be perfect. Like, what it does, it gets your wolf in a running form, except for the fact that it's oh. No, it's not doing it. That's just double tapping. So we're gonna do a sequence break that's gets good progression. So we're supposed to go up there and figure out that you can't hit up top. No, so here, let's just stop here because I was just trying to, we had a minute interval to get that. But normally you're supposed to, I got my cursor here. Normally you're supposed to hit up here and realize you're blocked off. You'll see a blue door somewhere around, so you go in the library, and you find the shopkeeper to get the Jewel of Open. And just all blue doors. Because but when you head up here, you're gonna find out you can't progress. You are stuck and need some way to get across a large gap. So, get back through here, past Clock Tower, back to this area, because there's a door right here you can't open until Jewel of Open. So you go from here all the way back across. This actually unlocks the fast travel point down here, so it's much faster. Right here exactly. And then you go up this other direction to get the double jump, which allows you to head back down here and head to this area I'm heading to right now. So yeah, already skipped a large path that's very annoying to do. And this is a very big sequence break into all Rock's quarters. But the reason why we did this sequence break in the first place is just so we can get the Forum Mist. We're just locked behind the Coliseum. I'm not gonna deal with that if I miss this jump. Here we go. Here is a stopwatch. I'm gonna grab that. Not gonna be that helpful though. Yeah, we're already in the Coliseum. This is a relay game area. These fists are technically post this area. So we can start one-shotting lots of these dudes. This guy always jumps. So Mist is locked behind a boss fight. We're not gonna grab that right now. We are going to head into here and grab ourselves another item. Alright. But we're gonna, sorry, we're not gonna we're gonna go save. There's an item you usually get down into there in the speed run. I'm not gonna grab it because I'm gonna go for a different weapon. My early routing was doing this actually. I never learned to luck mode till later.
Who are you? Open Hell's Gate. Come forth, my servants. The scent of your blood. You're a Belmont. Crush this flea who invades my castle.
Alright. So I took out Minotaur because he's the easiest guy. We died to him. We're back in this fight with a much. So this fight's really hard to do. We took out Minotaur, which in my opinion, is easy to take out first, but Werewolf is a lot harder to take out afterward. So I'm gonna use a cheese that I think it's only present in this game again. So I keep doing this when I load the game because for some odd reason, this is me pressing start. This is me pressing select. This is me pressing start. This is me pressing select. This is me pressing start. This is me pressing select. I think you understand my confusion now. Alright. We can come into here this time. And skip
Open Hell's
cutscene.
Gate. Come forth, my servants.
Oh, what the heck?
Your blood. You're a Belmont. Crush this flea who invades my castle.
Bye. Okay, weird. Weird. Why do I don't UI mode that way? What? Keep on the bottom here.
Who are you? Open Hell's Gate. Come forth, my servants.
Okay.
Scent of your blood. You're a Belmont. Crush this flea who invades my castle.
Kill you first. Ooh, we got lucky. Barely out of his vision, but still be able to punch him.
I'm certain that was a Belmont. So he says he's the lord of this castle.
So yeah, pretty weird plot twist. Richter, the person who killed Dracula at the beginning, is now the lord of this castle. Alright, and then we're gonna grab Formist here. Yeah, you kind of pondered, like, for people who have hit the Castlevania, you kind of think he's the evil one, but we don't know anything yet. So with this, I'm gonna go grab a library card and use it. That was what we got at the start of before the boss fight ensued. And we are not going to head left here. I'm gonna pack back on the. No, I don't need to do it. On. And here comes the next sequence break. So, at this point, I did get the mist. Our next bet is the solo bat, which you may see we should hit back here and use library card as always, normal. Except we skip getting the double jump. So, how the heck am I reading the solo bat now without double jump? Using this trick I showed off to get in the Coliseum, use that same trick to jump off a book. Unfortunately, this is a much harder trick to do. These books never cooperate. I should have popped the stopwatch. I don't have enough hearts though. One of these books makes it easier. Okay, wait here. Go right now. You weren't moving for a while, dang it. Now. I need to come out from this direction. There we go. It was doing an attack. Now it's gonna be way too fast. Oh, we got it. That's the biggest problem with this trick. So we got up here, but we fell off. Kill both of them. This is why it's easier with one book, not two. Alright, but you guys see where it's going. I'm gonna pause it real quick. And then, we try to get there past the guy. Alright. This trick, you could also just damage boost up here. It's ridiculously easy. Well, it requires many people in the book. I leave the damage boost up here. Alright. Now our next goal is the solo bat. Unfortunately, getting this is a bit hard because of this next room. Say hello to hell. Joe Knuckles on. Population, Flea Man. Alright, first room of hell's done. Now I gotta head down here. Yeah, these guys are the big misses of doing this because they do lots of damage. Alright. Ooh, we were close to killing him, actually. Unfortunately, he decided to not play the, would be a bitch just fly in the air. The good news is, we hit the save point here, so we're fine. Okay. There he goes. Now we're in this phase. He'll spawn a dude, move forward, spawn a dude. And he's dead. I'll wait for him to get in that phase because he's a joke to clear out, as you just saw. Alright, so what was the point of doing all that? Well, like I said, you would if you were diligently exploring every area, you would see this gate and instantly wonder how to get past this gate. But once you get missed, you can see behind it and get the soul bat. This item is a major item progression. Oh, L1. I thought it was L1, R1. So yeah. Now we use the soul buff for progression. Our next order of business is getting to the next item here. I'm just not gonna get it. That. Back crashes are annoying to pull off, but not impossibly hard like the previous trick I was trying to do. Where if you hold X and release it on, you gotta do a 3/4 circle. There we go. Go ahead in this room, get us a very powerful, I think, one of the best weapon, second best weapon up here. We get Topaz Circlet, which is pretty good. And then we get a Holy Rod. Bigger than Jewel Knuckles, but just a reliable weapon throughout. Not back crashing this next room is gonna be a pain in the butt. Alright, save this. Here comes the next trick we're gonna do. That. So this, you can now head to the top of the castle. You've practically beat the game, and there we go. We're gonna grab the fairy card here. Here's a very useful glitch. We can use the fairy card. And this is called the inventory shop bug. I don't think this is Nuclear Plus exclusive. We'll see. Alright. We're gonna stand here and equip the fairy card. Wait for her to start talking.
Thank you for.
Alright.
It's been a long time, old one.
Oh, it's you, Master Alucard. What do you need?
I need your help.
Young Master, I cannot aid one who opposes the Master.
You won't go unrewarded.
Really? In that case, just tell me what you need.
Love how we just
I'm interested in
do that, this guy. So by the way, why did we do this? We can access the inventory in the shop. And I see we can sell an onyx to the guy. We're gonna equip it, and we can still sell it.
Thank you.
So, buy, sell. Suddenly we have E5 onyxes. Why is that happening? Well, we just tried selling an onyx. So what I just did here was called the onyx was a item underflow glitch. This menu does not update until you open it. So because it hasn't updated yet, which update means like change the numbers on it or whatever. Because it hasn't updated, we can do whatever in our inventory. Whenever we exit the inventory, it's not update. So what I just did here was I saw there's one in here and went to my inventory and equipped the onyx. Exited and there's still one onyx. Unfortunately, the game is not programmed to show an onyx if I had it equipped. But because of this, because it hadn't updated yet, it went to sell an onyx in the same slot. It doesn't sell if you have one equipped. It sells the slot. But the slot said 0 because I had just equipped it. So, if you sell 0 onyx, 0 minus 1 is minus 1. Unfortunately, at this point in the gaming world, -1 was not a value in the code, which is called hexadecimal. Negative numbers are never values because it causes problems. They were never coded to begin with. So, what does the game do to figure out what to do -1? It underflows the value, it goes to the highest number possible. All because it goes to the first code it sees, which is 255. So E5 is the number 200. So,
Thank you.
we can now sell as many onyx as we want. We can do the same with garnets.
Thank you.
I'm interested in this.
So we're gonna do the same with the garnets. These are much faster to sell.
Thank you.
So now we have infinite gold, and now we rob this guy. Cool.
Thank you. Thank you.
Alright. My mic disconnected. Yeah, we can buy as many high bonus as we want, as many mana prisons as we want.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, this is very useless. As our best bet of surviving here is buying mana prisons, high potions, and a yeah, I'm in here. I got this new game plus. Yeah, you don't sell the Buffalo Star, which I also would have bought from you, but you don't sell that until New Game Plus. So yeah, now we give ourselves a whole lot of mana present and high potions, which is all we're gonna need for this dude because we can't get crap. And we can come back and sell more onyx for him, just if we want to. And that'll be good for my fairy familiar. Okay, there we go. I'm skipping to the top left because I'll spin the joystick. There we go. And we had this little funny glitch because there was a trigger right here to spawn that text. Alright, so now we have the soul bat, and we've only explored that much of the map, and we have infinite money. In New Game Plus, this is the route for New Game Plus runs. Mainly because, in New Game Plus, we can do a whole lot of stuff with the duplicator, which gives you allows you to use infinite consumable items. Unfortunately, we are not playing New Game Plus run, so we can only buy ourselves some infinite potions. This we have to deal with. And like I said, this is all bosses is save, so we gotta kill every single boss we come up against. I have an idea of a path we're probably gonna go. I would want to go to Allrock's quarters. Unfortunately, Allrock's is a absolute menace. And I would rather grind before reaching him. We also don't have double jump at this point, which I will also do want. And I'm skipping Clock Tower all the way because I hate Clock Tower. Yeah, there are many version differences. I went to do what I was doing previously on my previous account and forgot I don't have double jump yet. Blue Rod deals extra damage to holy monsters. The Shockkeeper's gonna go out the Jewel open. We're gonna head to the first boss here. It's all bosses, not all relics, so we might lose a bunch of relics we're not getting. I like the fairy person. There's familiars in this game, which each do varying degrees of helpfulness. What the Fairy Familiar does is allow me to heal. See if we can head down here. Yeah, we can. Okay. We're not gonna head down there right just yet. I'm gonna grab an item in the clock tower room because we can now fly. And we're just head straight up. Getting the bath this early is a huge progression point. Now we can access anywhere in the game with it. Our heart refresh we're probably never going to use in this run. Heart refresh is used heavily in this game. I have the gravity boots, which allows you to do this. I'm heading up here for the reason of we need an item. I guess we could hit all rocks right now. I'm here for the waypoint actually though. Hitting all rock right now is a suicide. Let's perform a back crash, please. Or I can take the slow way. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to interact with these to make sure these are all working. And I've tested the top right one because I don't know the top right one's active until you've interacted with it in the game. Yeah, looks like it does. Okay. So, we now have all rocks quarters have the waypoint on it. Teleport point, I call it waypoint. I play a lot of Diablo 2. Back crash. Okay. And maybe that's called back crash because, back rid of the walls. And that's why I like the fairy. Reliable. I took unneeded hits there, so she's getting pop potion. And we gave her a lot of fuel to save me. So we're gonna head back here. Okay. Back crash, please. There we go. Maybe you also notice I have PlayStation glyphs on. I play on a PlayStation controller and have never played on an Xbox. I do plan on doing that shortly. Well, not on Xbox specifically, unless they do anything major. But, which they are making some pretty huge strides. That's what you want to see. 2 constant back crashes. We're gonna save this left room. So yeah, beyond this point, when you hit the Coliseum, we can now head to the top of the castle and deal with the Belmont himself, Richter. But we're gonna do some side questing. I will still do the bad ending here, but we're gonna actually opt for the good ending.
That voice! Alucard, it's you!
I'm coming, Mother! I'll save you!
No, Alucard! Don't come here!
But Mother!
It's all right. If my death can save others, I gladly surrender my life.
Mother, no! Please, no!
Yes, Alucard. Watch me die, and remember always my last words to you.
Yes, Mother.
You must despise humans. They are to be your prey.
What?
Better for them to die than to let them compound their sins. Begin by slaying that one over there.
No, it wasn't like this.
What's wrong, Alucard?
My mother never said such a thing.
What do you mean? Kill them and bring them happiness.
No, you're not my mother. What kind of demon are you?
You broke free of my spell. I like that.
Demon, death is too good for you.
Come here, little boy, and show me what you've got.
All right. So that's some pretty good story stuff. Fortunately, I don't have double jump, so this is gonna be a whole lot harder to do. Okay, figured this out to be useless. Okay. Reliable, unreliable at best. Okay. Let's let me save here. This fight's gonna be a hard fight, but going again, the double jump would be preferable here, but since we don't have it, letting you guys know. I am aware of Richter Skip. I don't know how to perform it on normal hardware. I'm just gonna pause this, wait for this guy to play out because I can't skip it
Mother!
here.
That voice.
Boy, and show me what you've got.
Alright, back again. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna head over here because there's way too many stuff hitting on where I'm going. Oh, the real one's right there. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh, but I can't kill him until I kill one of these guys over here. That's stupid. There we go. Back crashing it. Alright. That was a very interesting fight.
Darkling, I smell your blood. You're a vampire? Could it be... that strength, that beauty? You're the son of Lord Dracula.
Death in the dream world will set your soul wandering for eternity, demon.
Wait, I beg of you.
Alright. And we get the ring. Gold ring. Alright, we're gonna re-equip my stuff. That's why we got the high points for precaution. Oh. You know what I just realized? I had that fight way overcomplicated. That annoys me. We could have been golden for the entire fight. I just forgot I had I had boots. We're doing that, we get to level 21. So we're gonna head down here. Head to this room. Yeah, her feet can't actually hurt you. I'm gonna... Yeah. Facing that direction to jump, the skill just dies because you get back here. But she's so dumb, she can't head back there. I forgot this gives you. She gives like a random weapon, doesn't this? Yeah, the crystal cloak. It's the boss we had to kill, though. Yeah. Oh, that noise is me taking slow damage.
There is something funny
Yeah,
about
I
this
know you,
wall.
fairy. Unfortunately. Oh, we can't hit that.
There is
Okay.
something funny about this wall.
There we go. I don't think it's actually said anything though. Yeah. I don't think this gives us. That fight not gonna be a single level at all. That's unfortunate. Yeah, this is your next progression, which we're doing legit. Yeah, you kind of see our HP drain there. That's why we can't stay in water. Wow, we're getting past that pretty well. Yep. So as you saw there, we saw something that appeared was a random enemy. But how you got that shield was actually a good tutorial. We don't want to throw a barrel though. We gotta. I get him on screen, but not in a throwy state. All right. Then this up. And we can now head down here. Very cool puzzle mechanics. As a kid, that took me a while to figure that out. They put right here. Yep. All right, I'm gonna end the video here. So far we're starting to get to. We're about to head to our next boss here. We got done with a lot of bosses. We still have quite a bit to go. We took out Lesser Demon. Who else did we take out? Slogra, Gabon, Succubus, Doppelganger 10, Minotauros, and Werewolf. Scylla, Dracula in his second form, and yeah. Those were the first boss we got. We had a lot of sequence breaking, namely because this video will be boring going to the left up top just to get double jump, just so you could head back to the library, go back to the clock tower, grab stuff. Yeah, all this did was skip double jump requirements. All we did was skip double jump. We'll be getting it later, but I just find this game more fun to skip double jump. It is my least favorite part of the game, climbing up the tower. Or we will be hanging up there, but it's just my least favorite part of this game is climbing up there, which is why I always skip double jump. Yeah, like the video, please subscribe. See you on the next one.